Well, y'all, it's really happening. The Dallas Cowboys are getting back to their championship ways because just like the 90s Cowboys, a current generation Cowboys are starting to get in trouble with the law. Now, but all jokes aside, though, man, I was really struggling whether or not I even wanted to make this show because I don't want people getting the wrong impression. I don't want people feeling like this is going to be a pile-on Turpin session or anything else like that. But it is Dallas Cowboys news. It's one of our starting players. He's an all-pro kick returner, and he looks to have a pretty sizable role this upcoming year in the offense. So it's 100% news, and I'm sorry that I have to break this type of news. I'm going to say this right now. If you family member, anything like that of Kavontae Turpin, I promise this is not malicious, man. We're not going to dog our guy, but we gotta report the news, bro. Let's get right into it because your boy is breaking some news right here. One of our Dallas Cowboys players, I just tell you what his name was, got arrested this morning, like the day of me making this video. Let's get right into it. Be sure to subscribe for more Dallas Cowboys content just like this. And, man, your boy started to make a habit of breaking some news over here, ain't it? Man, shut your up. All right, so let's jump right into it, man. Number 9, Kavontae Turpin, the Dallas Cowboys vaunted kick returner. He has been arrested on possession of marijuana under 2 ounces and unlawful carrying of a weapon. This happened earlier this morning in Allen, Texas. And I got a couple of things to say about this, man. I got a few thoughts about this. You can see it right here. There's Kavontae Turpin. There's a whole thing right here. He is, in fact, under arrest right now. As we speak, he's still in jail, y'all. He's still in jail as we speak. So, I'm going to say this. First things first. You got arrested in Allen carrying a firearm and some marijuana. The marijuana part, I get it. The firearm part, bro, you do not need a firearm at 6 a.m. in the morning in Allen, Texas, bro. Allen is one of the most ritzy, howdy-do places that you can be in North Texas, bro. There's no reason to be carrying a firearm around out there. Dudes is not trying to rob you. Ain't nobody bold enough to try to rob you with them damn super cops they got out there, bro. So that right there, that would just be a bit of advice, man. The weed and marijuana and stuff, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all need something to deal with the issues of pain and stuff that y'all got to deal with as football players, bro. Because this damn tailbone, bro, I would do a line of coke right now if it was gonna make me feel better. No, I wouldn't. But I can understand the weed part, bro. All of us like smoking a little tree here and there. But damn, bro, the firearm is crazy, especially considering you have a record. And I don't want to dive too deep into this record, but this for the purpose of thorough reporting and a thorough story being crafted, because this is going to lead to a very important question being asked as it pertains to how does this new leadership structure within the Dallas Cowboys handle this type of situation? How does Brian Schottenheimer handle this type of situation? Or is this one of those things that the Cowboys were going to get kind of swept under the rug and nobody was actually going to talk about it, and I'm the only jackass that ends up talking about it? Is it going to be one of those? If that's the case, my bad, Turpin. My bad. Y'all better put me on the inner loop. If y'all don't want me to talk about certain stuff, somebody better hit me up and put me on the inner loop if y'all don't want me talking about stuff. Other than that, man, y'all don't act like y'all care, though, so I'm going to go ahead and cover it anyways, right? But, man, Kavontae does have a history, y'all. He was arrested in 2018 for assault of a family member. He pled guilty to that, and it was a Class A misdemeanor then. So, it's tough. I don't want to get into the details of it because I'm not gonna sit here and dig up old news or anything. So if you want to know the details of what his last arrest was about, you go look that up for yourself. This was before he was a Dallas Cowboy. The Cowboys signed him 4 years after his previous arrest. This is the question that I really wanted to get into based off of this information. What is Brian Schottenheimer them going to do? Are they going to do anything? Are they going to address this in the media? Are they just going to address this with the player itself? Are the Cowboys as an organization, are they going to address this at all? There's so many questions that have to be asked off of this particular situation. But the main thing to me is, Kavontae, bro, take care of yourself, man. Y'all need to start getting drivers or something, bro. Y'all making too much money. You just signed a deal. Y'all making too much money to be moving around as careless as y'all are, bro. Y'all need to have a driver. Y'all need to have someone else driving y'all vehicles so that way you ain't got to worry about being the person that's having to talk to the laws as soon as you get pulled over and all that, bro. Y'all need to start doing more to protect yourselves. Again, I did not want to have to come up here and make this show. I really debated with myself about making this show. In fact, when my guy called me and let me know about this, I was talking to him like, damn, bro, I don't know if I want to even cover this because I'm not trying to do anything to paint our Cowboys in a bad light. But this is just the truth. This is reality. This is the situation he's actually dealing with. This is one of our star players. And this is, in fact, a story. It's a story, right? So we got to cover it. We got to break this news. And I hate that I had to do so, but hopefully Kavontae can get out of jail quickly, because if you actually take a look at it, a Class A misdemeanor or unlawful carrying of a firearm, that can actually get you up to a year in jail. Depends on if it gets classified as a felony or what. But I don't even think that he's seen a judge just yet, because there's no bond set or anything like that. There's no bond or anything that's been said or anything. So I don't even know if he's had a chance to even talk to a judge just yet. And it says the whole reason is on view. It just said on view. He was arrested by the Allen Police Department. And again, you can see the unlawful carrying of a weapon is a Class A misdemeanor. The possession of marijuana under 2 ounces is a Class B misdemeanor. So he has a Class A and a Class B misdemeanor on the docket, and he does have a previous history. So it's very interesting to see how this may turn out on the legal side. It's very interesting to see if the NFL is going to do anything, because you know the NFL love trying to punish Cowboys players for absolutely no reason. They punished Zeke ass. They made him sit down for 6-8 weeks just for showing a girl titty during the parade. So that was kind of nuts. So hopefully nothing happens from this. Kavontae just kind of learns his lesson, like, hey, let me move around a little bit smarter. Let me be a little bit more careful. And this is all much to do about nothing. That is the best case scenario as it pertains to this. The worst case scenario is he could end up getting some time. I don't think that's going to happen. He's too rich, got too many connections, knows Jerry Jones. There's no way I think that any type of jail time comes from this, but it could. It could. If he was a regular citizen, it absolutely could, with the unlawful firearm and all that kind of stuff right there. So, Kavontae Turpin, y'all. Kavontae Turpin's been arrested. And I did joke a little bit at the beginning, man. The 90s are coming back a little bit. We got the champions back in the building. The winning culture is being reestablished. And now we got players getting in trouble with the law. So maybe it's our time. Maybe it's our time. Maybe we're going back to the cocaine cowboy days or the marijuana cowboy days now, I guess. But either way, man, again, be sure to stay out of trouble, Kavontae. And hopefully you get through this, you can just sweep it under the rug and keep it moving. It'll just be a blip during the offseason. I'm not about to make a big deal out of this. I'm not about to sit here and grandstand or anything like that. It is just news, so I have to report it as such. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe for more Dallas Cowboys content just like this. And every now and then, get your boy breaking some news over here. Now, see you guys on the next one. How about them cows?
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy, shut up. Hey!